You think saying sorry makes you polite. It doesn't. In the hierarchy of how people read each other, in every room, every conversation, every relationship, over-apologizing makes you a subordinate, and you've been doing it so long, you stopped noticing. Think about the last text you sent that started with, "Sorry to bother you." You were asking something totally normal. You had every right to ask it, but before you even got to the point, you pre-apologized for existing in someone's inbox. Or you're in a meeting, you have a good idea, you know it's good, and before you say it, you go, "Sorry, this might be dumb, but..." You discounted yourself before they even heard you. You handed them the option to agree that maybe it was dumb. Or you bumped into someone in the hallway and said sorry, and they weren't even looking at you. These feel like nothing, little social reflexes, no big deal. But something is happening every single time. Something quiet, something that stacks. The people around you are building a picture of who you are, not on purpose, not consciously. That's just how brains work. They collect data and draw conclusions. And the data you've been giving them, over and over without meaning to, is a picture of someone who needs permission to take up space. That picture is already built. It's been building for years. Now, I'm not talking to everyone watching this. I'm talking to a specific person. The person who walks into a room and reads the whole vibe before anyone said a word, who knows when the energy shifted, who genuinely actually gives a damn how people feel around them. That's you. And here's what nobody told you about that quality. It's real, it's rare, and it got hijacked. Because somewhere between childhood and now, caring about people turned into apologizing to them, constantly, quietly, for taking up time, for having needs, for being a whole person with opinions and things to say. And the people around you, they picked up on it, even the ones who never said a single word about it. So I've got 3 words for you. 3 words you already know, you've used them your whole life. The most grounded people you've ever been in a room with, the ones who just seem settled, who don't shrink, the ones you naturally trust when things go sideways, they're already doing this. Nobody taught them. They stumbled into it. I'm about to hand it to you directly, but I need you to actually use it today, in your next real conversation. Not when you're ready, not next week, your next one. Because otherwise, this is just another thing you watched that felt good for 10 minutes and disappeared, and you've had enough of those. Picture this. Something went wrong at work. Deadline missed, client frustrated, people are standing around and the energy is bad. 2 people walk in to handle it. First person walks in, eyes already apologizing before their mouth opens. "Oh God, I'm so sorry, I should have caught this, I really should have. I apologize, this is completely on me." You feel that, right? That desperate, "please don't be mad at me" energy flooding the room. Everybody watching just clocked it. Nobody said anything. Nobody had to. Second person walks in, doesn't rush, looks around once. "Thank you guys for your patience. Here's what we're doing." Same situation, same mistake. Nobody got let off the hook, but the whole room shifted. Here's what actually happened. The first person just assigned themselves the role of subordinate. The second person walked in as a peer, and people treat those two very, very differently. Not because they decided to, because the first person told them how. You've met both of these people. You already know, without having to think about it, which one you trust when things get hard. Now here's the part nobody actually breaks down. Sorry isn't about the other person. Sorry is about you. Your guilt, your discomfort, your need to crawl out from under the awkward feeling as fast as possible. When you apologize for something you didn't even do, you are pulling energy inward, collapsing it. And underneath it all, you're sending one signal: I owe you, every single time. Now, I need to say something here, and I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying it because you need to hear it clearly, the way a doctor tells you something has to change. When you apologize for existing, when you say sorry just for being in someone's space, you are not being humble. You're forcing the other person to stop what they're doing and comfort you. You are making them say, no, it's fine, don't worry about it, every time. You are handing them emotional work to do just to get through a normal interaction with you. And over time, even if they never once say anything out,
That drains them. That's why some people feel tired after spending time with someone who over-apologizes constantly. They've been managing that person's discomfort the entire time. You didn't know that's what was happening. Most people don't, but now you do. So flip it. Thank you for waiting. Same situation, you were still late, nothing changed on paper, except now you're not asking for something, forgiveness, reassurance, permission to exist. You're giving something. You're making them feel like their time mattered to you. Your brain doesn't know exactly why, but it just filed you completely differently. That's the gratitude pivot. Sorry I'm late, to thank you for waiting. Sorry to bother you, to thank you for your time. Sorry for rambling, to thank you for hearing me out. Sorry, this might be dumb, to just say the thing. Sounds small. It is not small. But let me show you how deep this actually goes. The people you grew up watching, the ones who seemed to just have it together, naturally confident, naturally comfortable in any room, nothing was handed them. At some point, they stopped apologizing for things that didn't deserve an apology. That's it. That's the whole engine. Without planning it, without performing it, they stopped giving people the option to see them as less than. And you've been calling that trait confidence your whole life. It was never confidence. It was just the absence of unnecessary sorry. And real accountability, genuinely owning something, fixing it, looking someone in the eye, that actually makes people respect you more. Nobody's telling you to stop doing that. This is about stopping the habit of apologizing for being a person. Big difference. So the next time you feel that reflex, and you will, probably today, that automatic sorry rising up before you've even checked whether you did anything wrong, pause, half a second. Try the 3 words, not because you became someone else overnight, because you stopped performing as a smaller version of yourself. Because here's the truth, and I mean this, you were never too much. You were never the burden you kept making yourself out to be. You were handed a word when you were young, when you were still figuring out how much space you were allowed to have, and nobody sat you down and told you what it was quietly doing every time you used it. Every room you walked into, every conversation where you made yourself smaller before anyone asked you to. You were giving something away, and you didn't even know it. That stops today. So here's where we land. You've got the gratitude pivot, 3 words, thank you for, and you know exactly what they do and why they work. Most people watching this feel good right here. They nod, they get it, and then something pulls their attention, and by tomorrow it's gone. So do one thing before you close out. Think of one person you're going to talk to today, just one, and try it once. Doesn't have to be a big moment, could be 2 seconds. Just use the words, because the gap that matters isn't between not knowing and knowing. You know now. The gap is between knowing and doing it once. Do it once and something shifts. Not dramatically, not like a movie, but you'll feel it. In the room, in the other person, and in yourself. And that one time becomes a handful of times, and a handful of times becomes just how you move. You're not fixing a flaw, you never had one. You're unlearning one small habit that was never yours to begin with. Go do it. But here's the thing, fixing your words is half the battle. You can say thank you for waiting all you want, but if your body is still apologizing, if your shoulders are rolled forward, if your eyes drop every time someone holds eye contact, they won't believe you. The words land, but the presence doesn't back them up. You need to fix your physical presence next. In the next video, I break down exactly how to take up space without looking arrogant, the specific shifts in posture, eye contact, and stillness that make people take you seriously before you even open your mouth. It's right here. Watch it next.